game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Now, here's Green. 5 to shoot. James wide open. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Rubio taking his time here. Davis with some nice deep. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Green leading the charge.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Booker. Back to Rubio. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Left side, Saric. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Oubre outside. Here's Rubio. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
High post, Davis. Out to Kuzma. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here is Rubio. Saric outside. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Booker outside. Will it go? Rajon Rondo with the rebound. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he's able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now, that's how you lead your teammate into a decent scoring chance. I love that.
Back to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 from Dudley. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Pass to Saric. And stolen by James. Now Davis. Covered by Oubre. And here's Dudley for 3. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Ayton with it. And stolen by LeBron. All by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Oubre. And he lays it straight in.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Pass to James. Outside for Rondo. Over in the corner, Dudley. From past the arc. Saric grabs the board. Phoenix trails by 10. to the inside. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Rondo. 6 to shoot. Latrey. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Saric, that's good.
Shooting while in rhythm. The work ethic Saric has and how he prepares to fire immediately is commendable.
Here's Rubio. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, Green connects from three-point range. Green's got 12 in the game. And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with... Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And it's Okobo with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 7. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Phoenix trails by 7. Pass to Okobo. Now, here's Bridges. Here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Baines. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Okobo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Well, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they had 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes sense.
It does. Perfect sense. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Okobo. Johnson down low. LeBron with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 8. James in the post. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Baines. LeBron grabs the miss. Stolen. Here's Baines.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Davis down low. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Dudley. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Booker. Saric outside. Clock at 6. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Saric has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. They get a hand on it. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul. On the wing, Green. And the 3 off target. Phoenix trails by 8. And it's Oubre off the drive. Here's Saric. He's off on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead early. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Oubre. Shoots over Kuzma. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Lakers making a switch here. Los Angeles leading by 11. Lets a floater go. Outside Bradley. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
They double him with Green. To the paint. Kicks it out to Rubio. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Howard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Here's Kuzma, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well. Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
A three from Bradley. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time. And that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day. Yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bridges shot. Good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Out to the right wing. And here's Dudley for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Carter hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 17. Pass to Caruso. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Caldwell Pope for 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Carter hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by James.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
And Carter has it in the corner. And stolen by James. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
And so it's Los Angeles holding a very comfortable 20. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Here is Cook. Pass to Caldwell Pope. McGee in the high post. Caldwell Pope outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Morris with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's a Kobo. Saric trying to break free. Off target at the rim. Uncovered. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Okobo. Out to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Caldwell Pope for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Baines missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Cook. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bridges. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Cook. Bucket is good. Cook's got his first points in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Bridges. McGee with the block. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The shot by Saric, no good.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Down low. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wide open shot is on the money.
Just fantastic to have a scorer like Caldwell Pope, a guy who can let it rain from any spot on the floor.
Trying to get something going. In deep, Carter drops it in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Offensive rebound. Kuzma to the middle. Goes back up. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Pass to McGee, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here is Cook. Knocked loose. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. Good on both.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
That's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Ayton. Bradley up top. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't